All right, man. Romeo Okwara takes a $9 million pay cut from 15 and a change down to 5 and some change, almost 6. To stay with the Lions. Charles Harris took a pay cut. They got a lot of depth at edge. Still, when you start talking about Tyree Wilson and Will Anderson and Miles Murphy, if they on the board, they more likely, some of them could be on the board. They the best available. You still take them, and you find a way to make it work. And some guys might be cap casualties, bro, if that's the case. I mean, you look at Kaminsky, Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Pascal, Austin Bryan. The reason Austin Bryan is so vital, he's such a great player on special teams. So you probably pretty much got to imagine mark, obviously the obvious guys in like Aiden and stuff. You gotta put them in, but Harris, Romeo, Julian, but they issues come on the inside. That's the issue. People talk about Isaiah Buggs, they could talk about Lee McNeil, they could talk about Anazorki. Pascal can slide on the inside and do some things, but ultimately the risk may be taking Jalen Carter. It might have to be the risk. And you try to give him the things he needs to make sure he can grow into the man that he should become. But like I said before, I mean, team players, that's what you want. That's what you need. Like I said before, they must be building something here. And then it's hard when you come off an Achilles injury. You didn't get to show much last year. Charles Harris, he revitalized his career here. He took a pay cut. To him, that's probably common sense. And, staying, where you got your, where it work at, they understand you at. Both of them played well this year. Probably get big contracts here or somewhere else next year. So, they talking about guys like James Houston. So, they got a lot of depth at the edge position. I think some of the depth wouldn't have been found without some of the injuries last year. Without Pascal being out, without Harris or Cora kind of starting the year being out, you probably wouldn't have found James Houston, probably wouldn't have found Kaminsky. So, but they missing that piece on the inside. Pascal can give you some things in there. You don't know what you're gonna get from Anazorki. Still sound a little iffy. Buggs and Lee McNeil more of a run stopper. You need that guy that's gonna push the envelope on the inside. So, but yeah, guys want to be in Detroit. So something new. Something new. But yeah, that's the missing piece. And I got a funny feeling they're gonna take an inside linebacker as well at some point in the draft. I think it'll be earlier than later. I still want to rule out corner. But if you being honest, it's lining up for a quarterback. It's lining up for a quarterback. It's lining up for anything, to be honest. And I'm gonna talk about this on live one day. It's lining up for whatever they want. So, but if I had to be honest, I mean, it's just the inside for them. Straight down the inside of that defense, from interior lineman to interior middle lineman. Somebody said take the kid from Pitt at 6. You smoking crack. You smoking crack if you think he at 6. No way. Just because he ran good, he get pushed out the way, bro. He get moved. He is not a top 6 pick, at all. So that's what people need to understand. That kid is not a top pick. People, oh man, he's fast. That don't mean shit. Him and Jalen Carter, it's a drop off, a huge drop off. Not saying I wouldn't take him. If you saw the kid from Northwestern, he run fast. Let's not get into the integral parts of running fast. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about football. Football players. And Jalen Carter's a nightmare. He made a fucking mistake. Shit, we all do. It's people that you work with right now that's murderers, thieves, who just ain't been caught. You know, that's the crazy thing about it. That's how I be looking at it, dude. Just because you ain't got caught don't mean you a model citizen. You know? But I like what they doing. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was taking the wait and see approach. I didn't know much about these guys. I ain't gonna lie. You know, like I used to know a lot about college basketball, high school basketball. I watched a little bit of the tournament. I don't know what's going on. It ain't because Michigan ain't in it. I mean, I just don't care. You know, I really don't have the time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't really have the time. So, you know, like I said, this the way the economy looking too. I think it's to the point where, you know, it might have to be one of them summers where you got to grind, bro. Grind and stack for the summer too. You might have to just eliminate the shine part of it. Real talk. You know, because, you know, get a little econ talk. Shit getting bad, and it's a good thing if you prepare for it, because you're gonna get a lot of dirt cheap properties, bro. A lot of dirt. Interest rates eventually gonna drop. So I'm kind of gearing up to get me another crib when this shit drop. I see a couple joints. I don't be wanting to stay in Detroit, but the ticket be so good in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? The price be so good, so it be real good. So you don't be wanting to, you know, you be wanting to go out to the burbs and shit. Really, honestly, man, I might leave all together. So that's I'm kind of caught between that. You know, I just think it's time to go. I might head to Charlotte. I was thinking about Vegas, man, but that might be a little bit too hot for your boy out there. And my dogs too. I got 2 small ones. The big one, he'd be alright. But yeah, I might, man. For me, I might be just going to Charlotte, bro. My cousin and shit. Give me a nice little condo or something. So, but yeah, man. You know, like I continue to say, bro, it's to the point where, you know, might have to be one of those summers where you just, you know, strap your nuts on and just grind. Because, you know, there's gonna be a lot of benefits out here when this shit continue to drop. So, but you know, shout out to Romeo, Charles Harris. They both took pay cuts. And one thing about having a defensive rich defensive end, defensive end of edges, it's gonna be a lot of competition. It's gonna be hard to keep them young dogs off, like Pascal being healthy, James Houston being healthy. Well, really, Pascal might go into the inside a little bit more than usual. So it's gonna be hard to keep them young dogs off them old dogs. Them old dogs have to bring that heat. So competition gonna be crazy, bro. So, but yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance gonna get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $CJ Good313, Venmo CJ Good313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, well, just Spotify and Anchor. Appreciate the love, support, peace.